We are what our thoughts have made us. So take care about what you think. Words are secondary thoughts. Leave. They travel far. Said by famous philosopher Sri Swami Vivekananda. Good morning to one and all present here. We Team 7 are here to present on National Youth Day, the birth anniversary of Swami Vivekananda. National Youth Day, also known as Yuva Divas, is celebrated on 12th January every year in India. The day marks the birth anniversary of Swami Vivekananda, one of the most popular philosopher and thinker of India, and is celebrated as Yuva Divas to recognize his contribution to the Indian society. Swami Vivekananda was a gem for India. Celebrating his birth anniversary is not less than is always appreciable. Now, I request Ashwin to come forward and elaborate further on the topic.
Thank you, Steffi. Now, about Swami Vivekananda. Swami Vivekananda was born on Jan 12, 1963. He actually had a different given birth, and this was Narendranath. Since Swami Vivekananda was one of the most important men in India due to his major contribution, his birthday, January 12, made to be a National Youth Day in India. He always known as a patriotic saint in India. It's simply because of his great courage of being Hinduism to the world, as well as his determination in introducing yoga and Vedanta as Indian philosophy to the Western countries. He used to be the chief disciple of Saint Ramakrishna, the saint existing in India way back in 19th century. He traveled around America and England. In fact, he attended the World Parliament of Religious held in Chicago. Part of his travel was being awareness that Hinduist philosophy is better than the others. He was the founder of the popular Ramakrishna Mission and Belur Math that is located in Calicut. He founded it for the purpose of helping the needy in the entire India while spreading the words of Hinduism. He had a great charisma that truly convinced the youth to be their important role in the society. In fact, his great charisma helped him being India's to the top list of nations that are religious oriented. He came from an heretic family. Such family is known for doing something without even thinking about the possible consequences. A great evidence for this was the suicide accident by his sister named Jogendra Bala. He was known as a connoisseur of tea. He even introduced tea on his monastery, even for the fact that the British colonizer in India did not allow tea drinking. Before he died, he suffered from various illnesses like asthma, malaria, typhoid, migraine, and tonsils. So it was a small in-out about what is Swami Vivekananda. Now I will come up with a documentary, a small short video on the in-out of the Swami Vivekananda, how his life was and how he has transformed the nation towards a successful religion and patriotic nation.
The one person who follows the world
so is the sound available
forever.
Audible?
Lot of Krishna and yoga to the Western world. The person who spread the power of Veda and Upanishad knowledge across the world, who waved the trophy of Swami Vivekananda, who founded the Ramakrishna Math and the Ramakrishna Mission. Best known for his speech, which began with the words,
"Sisters and brothers of America,
who are spending thousands of money on this program, and there are people in my country who are not getting food to eat, clothes to wear, they are dying of hunger. People here are spending money on their dogs and pets, and there my people don't even have enough money for their own children. Being emotional is not a weakness, it's a strength. Many powerful people very emotional, like Abraham Lincoln, Mahatma Gandhi. The last words of Ramakrishna Paramahamsa to Swamiji were, I have given you all the knowledge I had. Now it's your responsibility to spread that knowledge to the whole world. Vivekananda propagated that the essence of Hinduism was best expressed in Adi Shankara's Advaita Vedanta philosophy. He believed that the absolute is both immanent and transcendent. His Neo Advaita reconciles Dvaita or dualism and Advaita or non-dualism. He summarized the Vedanta as follows, giving it a modern and universalistic interpretation. Each soul is potentially divine. The goal is to manifest the divinity within by controlling nature, external and internal. Do this either by work or worship, or mental discipline or philosophy, by one or more or all of this, and be free. This is the whole of religion. Doctrines or dogmas or rituals or books, temples or forms are but secondary details. Nationalism was a prominent theme in Vivekananda's thought. He believed that a country's future depends on its people, and his teaching focused on human development. He wanted to set in motion a machinery which will bring noblest ideas to the doorstep of even the poorest and the meanest. Vivekananda linked morality with control of the mind, seeing truth, purity, and unselfishness as traits established the Indian Institute of Science, one of the India's best-known research universities abroad. In September 2010, India's Finance Ministry highlighted the relevance of Vivekananda's teachings and values to the modern economic environment. The former President of India, Pranab Mukherjee, approved in principle the Swami Vivekananda's Value Education Project at a cost of 1 billion rupees, with objectives including involving youth with competitions, essays, discussions, and study circles, and publishing Vivekananda's work in a number of languages. In 1899, he again traveled the West and India, but his health kept on declining, and he knew that his final time is coming. He already announced that he will not see his 40th birthday. He also felt that his mission on earth was over. And in his last days, he was completely lost in God's through meditation. Finally, while he was in Samadhi, he got salvation in 1902 at the age of 39. All wept like a child, but there was a sudden breeze, assuring everyone that angels never die. So guys, this was the second episode of Biography.
So I think it have given an insight about what was Swami Vivekananda, where he lived, how he transformed the culture, the religion, how he represented our religion in the UN in various countries, as well as how his teachings has been used by our current leaders to change the youth's development, to bring upcoming youth to a more skilled youth. Thank you. I remain now. Hebin would be taking over with the quiz. So